And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Yeah.
And he shoots! There it is! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Messi. Hernandez. Now Foden. Great defending, strong and determined. Foden was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the finish! They've scored! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Lewandowski. Liverpool are in serious threat of getting left behind. 2 goals down already. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Vermeer. Looking for the run. Oh, super find. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Camavinga. Now who's going to be first to this?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's through, now is he in? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Neymar. Now there's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And this is Royce. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Vardiol. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Foden. Oh, this is a very good run. He's got Foden! It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Guardiola powering forward here. Lewandowski. Neymar. Guardiola makes the interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Lopez. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. And that's been won straight back. Not the most accurate pass. Knocks it into space. Foden. Now this could be a chance.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, that has not gone well. And it's Messi. Messi! And there is the half-time whistle. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
First half is up and things are looking good. Let's hope for another good show in the second half.
And the second half gets underway. Liverpool didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Iniesta is in a really good position out wide. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Iniesta. Bellingham. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Alexander-Arnold tries to dink it through. Liverpool have it back and can go again. Messi. Messi carries the ball down the right. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Good effort from distance. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
And they win it back again. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's an imaginative pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's good play from him.
He saw the date. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Courtois looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
It's become a case of men against boys. He is through here.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Camavinga. Foden. Well-timed, excellent interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now that looks a decent ball. Bellingham.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Lopez tries from distance. And that is a routine catch.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. Now it's Mbappe. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Messi. He's having a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Camavinga. He's going to be disappointed with that. Searching pass he's played there. And this is Hazard. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Substitution in progress.
Alexander-Arnold considers his options. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Neymar. Liverpool have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Oh, and the shot! And he's managed to get rid. Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vardiol. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Hazard. Camavinga. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Chance! He's put his foot right through that one. It's a pretty loose pass. Aimed beyond the defence. It's played through for him. Messi.
Has been indicated.
It's a searching pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And he's managed to get free. No, that's overhit. Four extra minutes added on. That is ended up in no man's land. And that is that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Played into space. No, he's just misjudged that one. It's out for a goal kick. Araujo. And it's Rijkaard. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kimmich, can he get on the end of this? Oh, it's Van Basten. Can he finish? Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Liverpool present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So the would-be breakthrough moment. One 0, never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
So a breakthrough already. Yehi. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Aimed beyond the defence. That's a cute ball. That's been cut out. Well played. And this is Lewandowski. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And he's had it nicked away. Iniesta. A probing pass. And that is a little undercooked. He is through here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mbappe. He's having a shot! Oh, taken with style. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now he's got space here. And no, that was never going to make it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's heaved it away. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Takes a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And this is Lewandowski! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Liverpool are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Yehi. Some resolute defending there. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's De Jong. It's Van Basten! Now, who's going to be first to this? Lovely, now he's tried one! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And we have our very first corner. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Lewandowski. Now, can they get him away? Azar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Ronaldinho. Van Basten.
2 added minutes has been
And a chance! It's a goal! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Looking for a runner. It's a promising position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rijkaard. And we've reached half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Now it's Messi. De Jong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. De Jong. Rijkaard. Nicely shaped ball. That has been cut short. Over to the left. Oh, good-looking ball. De Jong. Threads one in. Picked out brilliantly. There's the shot! It's there! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many? Iniesta! It's in! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And that's definitely not his best. Looking for the run, and this is Lewandowski. Liverpool disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And this is Van Basten. Now this could be a chance. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Rijkaard. And he's forced to go back. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nice looking ball. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Liverpool ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. That has ended up in no man's land. Liverpool are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That ball looks a good one. And he shoots! It's loose, and it's fallen kindly here. And he steered it beyond the post.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tries to pass it through. Knocks it into space. De Jong. He's got away. Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Ronaldinho. Royce. Looking to play him in. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Now it's Mbappe. Spread it left. Royce cuts out the pass.
That's going in strongly.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Can he get onto this? Now who's... Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Yehi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's picked his way through. He's being urged to shoot. Toure cuts it out. Crunching tackle. And it's Camavinga. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Iniesta. Oh, delightful ball. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Ronaldinho. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Hernandez. That is a great pick out. Courtois claims comfortably.
It's the sort...
And that's it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Decent chance! Rijkaard blocks it, but gives away a corner. Liverpool with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Al Nassr are looking to go forward now.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yep, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Iniesta has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Hazard. And that has left him in a heap. Referee has just said play on. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Iniesta. It's Iniesta! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Xavi Alonso. Liverpool are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
And here's the chance to counter. That ball looks a good one. Lewandowski gets into some space. Shot a goal! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Royce. Now there's a... Iniesta! Denied by an instinctive save.
Iniesta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Liverpool have their third corner. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Rijkaard. And this is Lewandowski. And this is Royce. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
It's loose now and they want to get it... Oh, what has happened here? Oh, it's Lewandowski! There it is! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Liverpool have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And it's Messi. Rijkaard. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's a cute ball. And they're quick to get it back. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Rijkaard. And he's forced to go back. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, well measured. And he's in on goal. Lewandowski! And he hits the net. And there it again in double quick time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Al Nassr finding their passes. Tries a shot! It's there! Back to within one! Interesting! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Quality ball. Goes looking wide. Aims beyond the defence. And he's onside. Oh, that's superb.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Lewandowski picks it up out wide. The final seconds now. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Azar. Adams. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Liverpool are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And he's running through. Al Nassr have it back and can go again. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Raul. Now it's Lewandowski. That's good running with the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Chooses to go back. That's going to go a long way. Throw in. Messi. Good read, needed to be. Now it's Greenwood. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Thiago Silva cuts out the pass. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And this is Lewandowski. And he's having a shot! And it's come back out to him. And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn. whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
The attendance for this match was 29.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Now it's Lewandowski. Messi. Well, that has not gone well. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Van Dijk. And here's Raul. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Xabi Alonso is behind this one. And here's Azar. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Thiago Silva. To Greenwood. Oh, that's delightful. Raul. And it's Rijkaard. And Adams. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Toure, who does have an assist to his name. Royce. Can he get on the end of this? He can run onto that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Thiago Silva. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Half an hour gone in the second half. Al Nassr are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, good spread. Now it's Greenwood. Xabi Alonso. And it's Messi. Al Nassr looking to pass their way through. Closing in on goal. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Over to the left. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Played out to the left flank. Hazard. Out for a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Iniesta. Number 10, Royce. Number 2, Gay. Coming on the field, number 21, Mbappe. Number 4, Phil Foden. Number 6, Eduardo Camavinga.
Rijkaard. Messi. Mbappe running with the ball. Into the last 5 minutes. Back into the middle. And this is Raul. Delivered across. And that was very necessary. Al Nassr have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Mbappe. He steps in and that's the end of that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Raul. Neymar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
And we come to you now
Lewandowski
with
claiming the Man of the Match award. And there Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
It is sizzling beautifully here, and of course, as always, it is overlooked by the grand murals of the great man who lends this venue his name. We are always here in the presence of true magnificence. Well, we're on the way. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Iniesta going full tilt down the left. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. Well read, and the danger is averted. Nico Williams. Bellingham. Messi. Yamal. Alvarez. Could move up a gear here. Floated through, and he's Yamal! Mukiele looking to play him in. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now.
He's tried one! That was superb goalkeeping.
Alvarez is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. That's the throw. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He's found a way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Alexander-Arnold. Liverpool still without a single shot on target. He's a sharp little ball here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final.
Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to the... Oh, he's been caught napping! Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. There's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Alvarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Gehi tries to clear. And it's Grimaldo. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Yamal. The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Alvarez, he's gone for goal! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
That's a cute ball. Oh, important interception. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's a fine interception.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it...
Chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And he's gone backward here. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Well, that has not gone well. And back to the goalkeeper. Vardiol. Alexander-Arnold. Not the most accurate pass. Lukiele. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Some good work on the right flank here. It's a promising position. Toure gets good distance on it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Alvarez, looking for the run, and the through ball. Good read, needed to be. That's an imaginative pass.
There will be 1 minute added time.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Alexander-Arnold. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So off we go once more. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And that's a throw-in. Nicely shaped ball. And he's managed to get rid.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Royce is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Lewandowski. Foot in. Looking for options for movement. Caught offside that time. Van Dijk. And Gehi. Searching pass he's played there. Now that's well seen too. Van Dijk. Lukiele. Grimaldo. And here's Alvarez.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had...
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Liverpool really could have done without this. So this the chance to fire his team in front. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And that's definitely not his best. Yamal, that is good alertness. And it's Lewandowski. So we've reached the hour mark. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Tries to play it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Referee's given a throw. An uncompromising challenge. And he's gone looking for safety. Bout of passing here. He's having a go! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Ambitious ball here. Great ball if he can get there. He's shifting through the shapes to shoot!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Just eases him off the ball. Iniesta. Good driving run. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Crunching tackle. He's through here. And he's well... And the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's quick to get it clear again. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
And that has put paid to that. Now, he's got space here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Iniesta is wide and looking to get onto this. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now, that looks a decent ball. Messi, aimed in towards... Oh, what a climb! Oh, and that should have been two.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Liverpool must do something here, and very quickly.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
He's had it taken off him.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Great vision. That is a great pick out. Great chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Madrid have their third corner. They've played it short. Hakimi. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. So a chance here, what can they make of it? And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. And it's De Bruyne. He's going for goal! Oh, that wasn't far away. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Hazard. He has found the way through.
Pretty robust defending.
No foul, says the referee. Now it's Messi.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's picked his way through. Hoisted in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And they can counter here. And that's it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Lewandowski! Missed by a fraction. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
He could be in here. Now the ball's gone astray. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Iniesta. No, that's been intercepted. Pavard. Inzaghi might just make this. Now it's Messi. That's a sharp pass. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now this could be... It's Lewandowski! He scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Royce. It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar. Madrid deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable.
Ah, he's given it away. He's found a way through. He's had a shot! Bruno Fernandes. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, it's come loose.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, easy pickings there. Çalhanoğlu is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Iniesta purring, and he shoots! That's really well cleared. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Alexander-Arnold. It's not an especially good pass, that. He's got away. It's a searching pass.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Played into space. DiMarco kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pavard. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Looking for the run. Bruno Fernandes. Ball is over the line. Nicely shaped ball. DiMarco kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Bruno Fernandes unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Hernandez. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Could be danger here. And it's with the keeper. Courtois punts it upfield. Defending was strong and firm. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Liverpool go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So off we go once more. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And here's Lewandowski. Filippo Inzaghi. He can run onto that. Oh, that's fabulous. Courtois claims comfortably. Some resolute defending there. Pass somewhat off target. That is ended up in no man's land. Iniesta has created one goal already. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Neymar. Now it's Inzaghi. Hernandez. And that pass just didn't quite work. Yehi. Great vision. Has a look and plays it forward. Pavard.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Yehi. And this is Lewandowski. Looking to play him in. Now it's Inzaghi. Tries to play it through. And he's in on goal. Messi! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And this is Inzaghi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Not the most accurate pass. Iniesta. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Iniesta. No, it's come to nothing. Pavard. Neymar. This looks promising. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. And a chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Liverpool choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Oh, what a ball! He's having a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Searching pass he's played there. Liverpool do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Liverpool have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Can he get on the end of this? Vardiol makes the interception. And here's Camavinga. Threads one in.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Lewandowski. And he welcomes it in. Inzaghi is onto it in a flash. And this is Neymar. Vardiol gets good distance on it. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Iniesta gets it away. DiMarco. Back into the middle. And it's DiMarco. Çalhanoğlu. Inzaghi! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Lewandowski claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your reflections then, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Pinches it off him. And here's Lewandowski. Nice control. And that's a good... And he's had a hit! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Rodri usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping.
Iniesta is fouled. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Howson, distributed tidily. And it's Dybala. Looking to play him in. And no, that was never going to make it. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Now, he's got space here. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Gordon.
That was lovely, that.
Fired deep towards the back post. And the shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Now, this could be a chance.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Gordon. That's a good run down the left. He is through here. Hit into the middle. Terrific header. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Garnacho charging forward, the ball at his feet. Good running, strong and purposeful. Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And he's taking no chances there. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, it's Lewandowski! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Howson. And Garnacho. Half an hour played now. He's got away. That is good strength. Tries to get it clear. And here's Garnacho. Aimed beyond the defence. Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. Decent progress down the left. Played into space out wide. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Gordon. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Gordon.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. So he's plotting something before playing it in. So, another set play. Oh, it's played into the area. Up he goes! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Richie. That's a cute ball. Messi. And here's Garnacho. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Richie. Dybala. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now, this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Well read, nice interception. Ekitike. Tries from a long way out. Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he whips it in. It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And there's the end of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Oh, that's well spotted. Iniesta. And here's the chance to counter. Nicely shaped ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he shoots! So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Shot a goal! They want to be quick to recover this. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Royce. And it's Lewandowski. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked.
There's the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And that has left him in a heap. He's on it, can he get away? And he's searching through, and the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's heaved it away, moved on forwards. And it's Dybala. Ricci. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Vardiol. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Now it's Lewandowski. Dybala. Dybala has got himself a free kick. Yaya Toure has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Closing chance for a shot! And that is wildly off target.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Liverpool can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
He's through, now is he in? Can he finish? Sticks it away! It is no contest. It is a landslide. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Borussia Dortmund are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Kubasi has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Garnacho, he has found a way through, and he's been shifted off it. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Gordon! Keeper always had the measure of that. So their fourth quarter of the game.
substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 6. Coming on to replace him is
Yildiz!
Yildiz.
Oh, terrific save.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Lewandowski. Bellingham is onto this. Dybala. Howson gets over and intercepts. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Yildiz was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Dybala. Bellingham goes on a charge down the left. He's found a way through. He's in a great position. Gets the shot away! No, that's just wide.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And here's Garnacho. Gehi was in no mood for any of that. And they're quick to get it back. Rodri. Defending was strong and firm, and it's been shipped out wide. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, some tackle that. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Yildiz.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's shifting through the gears here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Gehi looking for options for movement. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Bellingham picks it up out wide. And it's Bellingham. Bergomi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. More and more pressure on the ball here.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
This looks promising.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Iniesta was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Beckham. Messi. And it's Iniesta. Pele. Looking to play him in. And that's not going to reach. And he's heaved it away. Pele. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! Messi gets it away. And it's Beckham. Lille looking to pass their way through. Liverpool so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now it's Rafael Leao. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nesta. Lille upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Alexander-Arnold goes sliding in. Thuram. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Pele. Now this could be... Tries a shot! Goal! Nil! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Lille have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Messi, and he's managed to get free. And they've got a throw. That's good play. Not the most accurate pass. He's shifting through the gears here. Thuram. And he's well positioned here. Gehi gets it clear. Nesta. And it's Nesta. It's Roberto Carlos. Plays the that could spell trouble. And this is Lewandowski. Lewandowski gets flagged offside.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Guardiola gets rid without sophistication. Gets a good foot in there. Now, can they get him away? And he was quick to react. Thuram. And it's Thuram. Bergomi. Driving on and making good progress. He's picked his way through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Good ball, good take. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today. Substitution on the field, number 9.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Iniesta.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Looking tidy in possession here. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Beckham! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Liverpool come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Beckham. Now it's Pele. Rafael Leao. Can he finish? And he has kicked it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos goes short, chooses to go back. Driving forward, and Messi! They want to be quick to recover this. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Can he finish? It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that is exemplary defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, what a... He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Danger averted for now. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Coming on the field is number 4, Phil Foden.
And it's Beckham. Messi has been caught there, it's a foul. Beckham. Liverpool do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Beckham! That was travelling. Gerrard. Now that looks a decent ball. Great ball, shot a goal! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Yehi has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
Oh, good-looking ball.
Rafael Leao really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Lewandowski. Nicely weighted ball. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Gerrard. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Pelé. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Here's Rafael Leao. Takes a shot! It's bounced back off the post. And that was very necessary. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's had it taken off him. And this is Lewandowski.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi! And he's lifted it over.
Substitution on the field, number 24.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And here's Rafael Leao. Oh, super ball. And he's in on decent chance. And yes, it's there. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. No space, no problem. You just can't. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Substitution.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.